Yeah, no updates is better for long-term players because they can get used to everything. But more updates is better for casual players, and it brings in much more revenue. It's a much better revenue stream because new players are like, oh, I want that skin that's in the shop. So they'll go and buy it. Oh, I want to get Apex packs, I want to get Alien. They'll buy it because they're new players. But all players won't spend any more money on the game. Like, I believe you. Believe me. I spend money on the game, even though I'm an old player, but that's just because I go for cosmetics. And because I want every heirloom in the game. Old players, though, that don't spend money on the game, won't spend money on the game. And they refuse. Why aren't new players coming? Because the game has no content to offer at the moment. It's a refreshed map every season. That this season sucks for Kings Canyon especially, or last season sucks for Kings Canyon especially. No update really this season. This season kind of bonkers. Other than like World's Edge, but I guess it really... World's Edge is actually a really good change. No actual gun add-ons that are good. No character add-ons that are good. Rampart sucks. Loba's shit. The last 2 seasons characters have been bad. They brought no engaging gameplay to the game. They're just, one's a teleport, one's a camper, which don't work in the current meta. Revenant was great. Crypto was okay. Watson was good for camping because when she came out at the time, everybody was camping in buildings. Now she's sort of not the best, but she's still good. Octane's good for soloing if you just want to run around like a madman. He'll always be in the meta. Octane will always be in the meta. But gun-wise, it's garbage. They're keeping guns gated behind season rewards. We're still meant to get lever action heavy ammo rifle, and we're still meant to get a compound bow, and they're still gated behind season drops, which really sucks because we don't want season drops. We want more weapons. I don't want to run around the game with one weapon. I don't want to run around the game with 4 light ammo weapons, and one of them might be in crafting for that day, so it's completely gated. Or I don't want to run around with 5 heavy weapons. 5 heavy weapons. I don't want to run with 5 heavy weapons for then one of them to be gated. Especially the attachments to be gated. And currently with crafting, they have also gated, like, purple gear. I'm so pissed with that. Like, I can understand that they took it out, just to stop spreading the loot pool around and whatever. But the issue I have with it is purple helmet and purple backpack are in crafting. I don't see them in the game at all, which is an issue because you need to see it. And it's the same with like when you have a wingman or something like that in the crafting. There's no heavy mags on the ground. Oh, there's no this, there's no that. Crafting really fucking just gate-kept a lot of stuff from this season, and it was not worth it for them to do it. Plus, crafting's bad. Crafting as a general is just bad. It's terrible. It's actually just bad. Reality is, this season is crap. Last season was okay, but it was still crap. The only reason last season was good was because of the quests, and the quests this season are crap. I'm just saying my honest take to it. The last 2 seasons have been crap compared to the rest. Season 4 was hype because we got hyped stuff for it. Loba was sort of hyped because, we got her parents get killed in the trailer for Season 4. It's like, holy crap, that's really cool. Season 6, oh shit, it's a person who can make better guns. It's a person who can mod guns. Hooray! Oh god, it's a person who can turret. Hooray! Where was the hype behind it? What, 5 days before they showed her trailer, there was paintball marks across the thing? They released a paintball game mode? The fuck is that about? I'm sorry for my ranting, but for real, they have done so little in the past 3 seasons. The first 3 seasons were so hype. When Watson came out, just a trailer in itself, the music from the trailer, the animation from it, that was really cool. Seeing everybody in that cel-shaded texture was just really cool. In a bright Kings Canyon, they're all just vibing around. The L-Star, and you're dead. But for real, the last 3 seasons have been trash. Actual garbage. Actually, no, sorry, to us 2. Season 4 was cool because we got Revenant and whatnot. That was a vibe. Season 3 was really cool because we got Crypto, and that was like World's Edge. That was the best World's Edge ever. Season 2 was awesome because we got updated World's Edge, updated Kings Canyon, and we got Watson. Season 1 was the best because we got Octane, and it was just the Season 1 map, and I fucking love Season 1 map so much. But overall, this game is on a downhill because they had so much content planned, but they're not able to get it out in time. And it's just bad. It's just not... I don't mean to shit talk the game that I keep playing over and over again that I love, but on God, they need to do something with more consistent updates. Having a mid-season collection event is the worst thing they can do. Literally the worst thing they can do is have a mid-season update for it to just be a collection event. And for them to not bring any, in a realistic sense, Season 7 has to be good. Season 7 has to be good, or this game is going to shit. They either bring out the lever action rifle or they bring out the compound bow next season, and things will be fun. You know, lever action rifle, that's a fun weapon. Compound bow, that's a fun but probably overpowered weapon, you know? It's like, great. Awesome, there's some more content rather than a Volt from Titanfall. Sure, it was a great weapon, but they should introduce a second weapon rather than just the Volt. That would have made it so much better. Rampart shouldn't have been introduced at the time she was. If Rampart were to be released, Rampart should have been released in Season 1 or 2. That's where her meta is. It's not that meta anymore. This meta is running around and camping in ranked, but camping in ranked, everything will get shot at. No matter what it is. It's new map, which is Olympus. Hopefully it's good, but I don't think it'll be good. I don't think Olympus will be a good map. I think it'll be mediocre. With how things are going. With how they changed King's Canyon to be hard, like literally 3/4 the size it originally was. And for them to make World's Edge cut off, and I mean, the bridges, this current World's Edge is probably the best World's Edge. But regardless, they still changed it with the lava in the city and stuff like that. The devs brought up the issue that they can't vault weapons because of player skins, which is why they added so few, which is kind of shows themselves shot in the foot. Well, that's why they should do a Fortnite and have like global skins. You know, like if they want to, if you have these weapons, either they refund them, right? Or here's the thing. You buy sets. So sets might cost lots of more crafting materials, but you buy a whole set. So every weapon, you know, like what Valorant does. Like what Valorant does, you know. Valorant has a set. It might be 5 weapons and a knife. Do that. Just do that, you know. If the gun gets vaulted, it gets moved to a different skin. They do a different skin for a different gun. They should vault weapons. Honest to God, they should be vaulting something like a P2020. They should be vaulting something like, I don't know what else, man. I don't know actually what they could vault at the moment. Oh, for sake. But they honestly, either they bring out a ton more weapons and saturate. They have to, at this stage, they have to saturate the loot pool more. It doesn't feel like a battle royale. It feels like a team deathmatch because you can always get the guns you want. I want my battle royale to be a game where I don't get all the guns I want until I fight the last couple people. It's like Fortnite. Fortnite, right? I will never get the gun I want until like the last 3 squads. And then I'll get the gun that I want. Awesome. Lit. That's sick. Because, you know, they drop it because they had that weapon off spawn. But Apex ain't like that. Apex is, oh yeah, I'll find the weapon off spawn and then I'll kill them. They just need to stop with this no update bullshit. The first thing they can do to bring players in, update the game. Straight up. You know, I want to update the game. I want the game to be updated. I don't want to play a game that's dead. Apex only means arena style shooter battle royale. But that's the thing. In an arena style battle royale, you make every weapon available. You make the loot saturated, but you update the fucking game. You update the game. I want the game updated. You know? I don't want to sit here every single season with them just adding a gun and maybe adding a character and a couple of little balance changes. I want them to do the balance changes on the fucking daily. I want them to do that on the weekly. I want them to be like, okay, cool, something's too strong. We should change it right now and update it. I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, nah, look, something's really overpowered. Let's leave it for 2 months and then we'll see how it goes. I don't want that. It's bullshit. The hell is that? What the hell kind of like reasoning is that? No, fucking Havoc. The Havoc was the most overpowered weapon of all time. No recoil on that gun. Everybody in there fucking dog ran it. And the problem is, they didn't fix it until Season 6. And even then, it's still strong. They didn't update the damage values. All they added was a little bit of recoil. They're not changing damage numbers. That's the main concern I have with this game, is there's no damage number changes. How do I deal with damage changes? Sure, they changed the devotion. Devotion was strong on thing because everybody complained, but it was literally how it was when it launched in the game. But my point stands as, they only changed the damage number and it barely changed the damage number. Some servers you'll get where your damage is 17, some damage you get will be 16. It depends on the server you get, which was absolutely bullshit at the time. I think now it's all fixed, like 100% all fixed. But the problem I see with Apex is the devs are doing a great job at keeping the game alive and keeping the game updated within reason. The problem I have with the game is that the problem I have with it is it's not updated enough. 2 updates per season, with 3 being max if there's a huge bug in the game that doesn't work. Sure, they added a thing where they can just hotfix damage values. It's not doing anything. It's literally not doing anything for the game. What are they changing behind our backs? You know, where are the weekly updates that we should get? What of us as content creators, what do we have to look forward to? Right now, we're all depressed. We don't know what the fuck to make for a video. We got no clue. We've got no idea what to do for content. Legitimately, we got no idea. What do us as content creators have to look forward to? Oh, lever action like rifle in the game. Oh, sick. When's it coming out? Probably season 8 or 9. We have 2 seasons to wait, which is 6 months. I don't want to wait that long for a lever action rifle. That's probably going to be really fun to meme with. That everybody's going to be bad with, you know? Oh, combat mode. When's that going to come out? Season 10 probably, because it's a new ammo type. Like, Christ, man. Just release shit. Look, I'm not even concerned about the R99 meta. That was fine for me. But I prefer it now, of course, because I prefer people using random weapons. But jeez Louise, mate. God damn. And then everybody complaining about the R99. It's a fucking gun. Kraber is a perfect weapon. Legit. Sentinel is a one example of one of the most perfect weapons I've ever released on launch. The Sentinel. That was a perfect weapon on launch. It still is a perfect weapon. You know, you can hit really, like, it's the fastest firing sniper in the game. Like, as in projectile speed. Slow, probably one of the slow ones because bolt action. But, projectile speed, the Sentinel is the fastest in the game. Faster than the Kraber, faster than Longbow, faster than Triple Take, faster than Charge Rifle. Well, actually, Charge Rifle was the fastest because hit scan. But, that was the most perfect thing. The only thing it took was a battery charge. Yeah, exactly. And they changed it, but it still took them half a season to a season to change that fix, which is the worst part. There's community feedback. We're all putting feedback into the game. Reddit, Twitter, everything like that. But the devs are just not changing things. Whether it be because of the engine dispute that they have, because they're using the source engine, which I guess might be harder to update if you've already built things. But it's like, this game is on the source engine, which if they've made content up to season 7 or season 8, just release it in one season so we can have a fully updated game. You know, they're updating, they might be on season 9 internally, but I want to see that reflected in the game. I want to see those damage values reflected in the game. But it's just like they need... I love the game. I love the game in its current state. In this season 6 current state, I'm absolutely fine with the game. I don't care. Like, the gun meta, everything like that. Volt's not too overpowered if you can, like, AD spam. You know, it's good. If you're good at movement, you won't get killed all the time. Devotion isn't that actually strong. It's only a person with a good, stable aim, and also people who have a turbocharger. If you don't have a turbocharger, you're probably going to get killed before you even ramp up. The game in season 6 is pretty much perfect. I just want more content so I can make videos out of. Brad wants more content so he can make videos out of. Alyssa wants more content so she can make videos out of it. Todd wants more content so he can make videos out of it. We all just want more content. I don't care. Like, the current meta is fine. I just want more content. But the fact that the content is a champion who camps and a champion who teleports and is loud and has an animation that you can't cancel sucks. It honestly sucks. Respawn just need to... No, actually, another thing that Respawn needs to do, they need to hype up their own fucking game. They don't hype up their game. Sure, there's an aftermarket event. It was a single trailer. Look at this. Look at the hype for season 3. Look at the hype for season 4. Crypto was always in the background, you know. He was always in the background hacking things. He left his laptop on a ledge. And, you know, he just...
Watch my back.
It's just, they tried so hard in the start to get new players, and then they hit the peak in season 5 and 4, and then they just gave up. I feel like they just gave up on getting any hype in. Loba was hype because, you know, she was teased in the proper season. You could teleport to the area where her trailer started. You know, Rampart wasn't cool. She wasn't fucking teased at all. She just had things released in the, you know, she had a attachment thing released in the quest, but like, you know, it's like, this game is so rough for all of us, but this game just needs to hype things up so we can hype things up as creators, being like, oh my god, playing this before X comes out, you know? Oh my god, we played as Forge in Apex Legends, which is just finding his banner and just sitting around it, you know? Like that's a meme. You know, or when Todd, Brad and I played, like we all role played. One of us was Lisa, one of us was Forge. We can't do that because there's no content to hype us like that. Forge is dead. Uh-oh. Forge is dead. Rotro Raggy. Forge is dead. Okay, cool. Let's make some content on that. Oh, Rampart's in the game. She mods guns. Wow. Okay, cool. Yep. Yeah. That's fine. That's, yep. Yeah, it's Rampart. Yeah, cool. That's sick. There's nothing else they can, like, there is. They haven't improved Loba. Her teleport sucks. As low horizontal, like, movement. So it doesn't move horizontally, like, at all. It is a game. I could play Genshin. I could play I could play Spellbreak. And I would absolutely make so much content out of that fucking game. You have no idea. I'd make so much content out of Genshin and thing, but I won't do it. You want to know why I won't do it? Because I won't. Also, because I'm trying to focus on this fight. On you. Hog. GG. But like, yeah, it just, Apex needs content. We're drained. I've only been doing Apex for like literally like a month and a half. I've been doing content for a month and a half. I don't know what ideas I'm doing. That's why I'm resorting to streaming, because streaming is my only other way of revenue, right? I want to make a good snappy video. We did absolutely arse in that game. We did snappy. I don't know how I was going to go with that. But I make streams to put into videos. I want a snappy video that pops off. I'm not going to get that with current content. I have to rely on you guys for my revenue and your guys' donations to make my job easier. Essentially, you know, I play this. You know, so far I'm going to say what I've got $200 in Australian revenue right now. YouTube's going to take 30% of that, so I'm only going to get 140. However, that's more than I make on a current video that I put out because my videos are going poor because nobody wants to watch Apex. Regardless of, even though I might be not popping off on YouTube as a whole, I'm still not getting enough monetary value out of it because there's no content that I can make. The aftermarket, okay, for everybody that's subscribed and has notifications on, every day you're going to see a video on either a weapon skin or a custom or an actual player skin. Every single day that I get one. That's going to be 24 days of content because that's how drained we are. Brad was going to do a thing where he opens up every pack after a loss. Hey, I doubt he's going to do that now with how the content's going. I feel like he's just going to open one at a time and do a whole video on that like he did in Christmas. Like, Christ. This game just needs more hype and more content and just more stuff. No, legitimately, Dylan, the last time we did an original video for us, for Brad and I for Brad Burno and I, was when we did the Avengers video, right? That was fucking awesome. I had the most fun I've ever played, ever made playing Apex. Sorry, that's the most fun I've had playing Apex since like season 4, since I got Diamond back in season 3. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about like funness of the game. The game's fun, don't get me wrong, but like actual true fun and an original idea hasn't happened since a long time. Collection event packs are $7 per. In Australian, it roughly equates to $7 per Apex pack. I have 14,000 materials, so I'm going to get 7 skins out of this. However, it's still so expensive. As a competitive player who practices every day and pushes a diamond, I'm kind of upsetting with using the same gun on the same items. But the thing is, Dylan, at least you're not using... Okay, look. Here's one of the things. At least you're not using an R99 every game and getting bored of it and trying another gun and getting stomped on. You know, at least that's a good thing. You know, within this current meta, I can go from an R301 to a Vault and just main the Vault and I'll be doing fine, you know. I can go back to the R301, you know. I don't have to worry about my gun in this current meta. However, when the R99 was out on the ground, it was just an R99 meta, nothing else changed. But that's also why they should saturate the guns up a little bit, you know. Lever action rifle, compound bow, bring it out. I want to see them to bring out those weapons. I want them to, you know, at least tease them weapons. Because they were in the art station renders for the map, for one of the map updaters. Well, I think one of the guys updated the map and he accidentally leaked that there was a compound bow and a lever action rifle in the game. You know, like, bring it out. I want to see it. I'm excited for new content. Bring it out. We're starved. We're literally starved. I'm hungry. I'm hungry in real life as well. But we're hungry. Do I think they'll bring the R99 back? No. Bad idea. If they bring the R99 back, that's a bad idea for Apex. It's a bad idea for Respawn. And everybody will hate it. Worst idea Respawn had for Apex? Crafting. Without a fucking doubt in my mind, it was crafting. That was the worst implementation of crafting I've ever seen in the game. The SMG meta is cool to fun, but more players using triple tech now. They need nerf it. Triple tech's fine. If you get hit by a triple tech, that's on you. Honestly, the triple tech's been perfect since launch. They don't need to change it. If people complain about it, you just get killed by it too much. Just avoid it. That's what a lot of this game boils down to. A lot of this game boils down to if you get killed by too much of a gun, you call it overpowered, and then you try to get changed, and you can keep complaining about it. But honestly, honest to God, at this moment in time, all the guns are perfect the way they are. They don't need to change them. Bring the Peacekeeper back? If they bring the Peacekeeper back, there'll just be a lot more complaints. I feel like they should bring it back. They don't listen to pros? No! Respawn doesn't listen to anyone, DH. Respawn does not listen to anyone unless it's major and there's a lot of people complaining at once. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. They don't even know, they don't even listen to pro players. So the thing is, Mario, EA used to have no control over Apex. I'll mute myself so you can hear.
You challenged the wrong person.
Apex was always under the control of Respawn. Respawn always controlled it. You know, Respawn was always... EA, this is going to be... I think it was... Something was leaked or something was going on and it was like... yeah. Apex's current content or like, you know, when it was released, EA had no control over what was in the game. But then Apex did really well for monetary value. And they were like, yeah, we're gonna take over a little bit and, you know, how about development? Because this is our big game. This is EA's big game. And they ruined it. Bro, everybody talks shit about Fortnite, but it's probably the best game that's constantly updated out right now. Legitimately. Fortnite's not a bad game. Fortnite's an excellent game. And it gets content updates often. Worst legend right now? It's actually Loba and Rampart together. It's Lobart. Lopart. That's it. Lopart. It's bad. Bad people. Bad people. The best thing this season was also the Evo Shields? Correct. Evo Shields were definitely more balanced change because you're not gonna, like, you know, fight somebody that has red Evo and it just does so much damage when you only have, like, you know, purple armor. I mean, realistically, it's just perception, but yeah, it feels better. Some feedback, but nothing that really matters from the game. We're removing that one tree. Yeah, what the fuck was up with that tree? That tree removal? What was with that? The Fortnite devs also want money, but they put a lot of effort into how they make their money. The skins, the dances, the trails, the battle pass. It's all really well done every single season. Every single time they release a new thing, it's really well done. And they make money because it's well done. Apex does something really basic and they don't make money because it's not well done. But good night, everybody that's gone to bed. Yeah, no. This game, Apex, I'll repeat one more time. The meta is in the most perfect state that I've seen this game being in. However, the content that they're bringing to the game is so dry that it's making people's enjoyment of the current meta shit. It's making the content creators suffer because we don't have anything to make content off of or even get hyped for. That's how it is, unfortunately. That's how it is. What would I do content-wise to make the game better? Add new weapons. Don't change the fucking maps. Rotate what weapons are actually there. Of course, coordinated. All right, whatever. They just need to trickle stuff in. You know, like when they did town takeovers, they fully set up a place and they set a town takeover. It's like that in the game, you know, with the World's Edge for up until season 6. You know what they could have done? Every single, like, 2 to 3 weeks, they could have updated the game where a new location was built. Oh, the rocket's being built halfway through the season? Cool, let me see it. You know? Let's see this game happen live. Let's see things happen live. Let's not see things happen at launch of a season. They need to trickle in a weapon halfway. They honestly need to release two weapons a season. One at the start, one midway. They have to. They have to. If they don't change up their ways within the next 2 seasons, they're going to lose a lot of players. We don't need new maps. New maps is probably the last thing we need. However, it'd be good to have new maps, but new maps is also the last thing we need. We don't need more people being segregated from the queue because they don't like that map. What weapons do I take out? I take out no weapons. I just add more. I would just add so many more weapons. They hyped up season 4 really well. They hyped up season 3 really well. 1 and 2 weren't really hyped up because they were just like legend launches. But season 3 was really hyped because we already knew Crypto was going to be a champion. We already knew Crypto was going to be a legend because he was in the game. You know, his laptop was hidden in the game. We knew Revenant was going to be a champion or legend because he was already leaked for 1. But also, we thought Forge was going to be, because they leaked Forge. So we're like, oh, cool. Forge is awesome. Let's here's our new champion. It's going to punch people. It had the exact same moveset as Doomfist from Overwatch, but that's beside the point. And then all of a sudden he gets killed by Revenant. Holy shit, Revenant's fucking awesome. And then we get a trailer about him assassinating Loba's parents. Fucking that's sick, And then all of a sudden he sees that he's not actually a human and that he's a roboto. Holy fucking awesome. That's character development. That's what I like to see in when a new season comes out, When Crypto was going through his season 3 launch, it was like, okay, cool. Here's an awesome new hacker guy who just has hacker toys with his stepsister. All of a sudden, they find the algorithm to Apex games. Now he's on the run and he's completely changed his appearance and he runs like a scared, anxious little boy. But then he does an EMP blast on the actual game. It's like, that's really cool. I really want to see that. Loba was cool because we already had her backstory done in season 4. So season 3, 4, and 5 were really hyped. They were really, really hyped. Loba was really mediocre as a champion, don't get me wrong. But season 6 was the worst hyped thing I've ever seen in my life. Paintballs. The fuck kind of... I don't want to see a game with paintballs. I want to see other stuff. I want to see the turret on a part of World's Edge. I want to see walls hidden in some buildings. I want to actually see her ability kit in the game already done. Loba's bracelet was already in the game in vaults. You could... Or in one of the vaults. I don't know what it was. I never actually played during that point. But, that happened. You could teleport to the place where her trailer happens. That was really cool because you figured out what her bracelet did. It teleports you. We got hyped for every person's abilities and everything like that. That it just... Season 6 was just such a bombshell of a season. The trailer was really cool because it showed a lot of them and it was moving in slow motion. But it could have literally been created in a week and they would have been fine with it. There wasn't much. Rampart has her building set on fire. Oh no, boohoo, I don't really care about Rampart. I don't know who she is. That had happened to Lifeline if she had a clinic. Fuck, I feel so bad for her because I know Lifeline. I know her character. I still don't feel anything for Rampart. She's still crap. She's still she's not even, I don't even think she's written well. That's my issue. She's not even written well as a legend. She's just there. Loba's written really well. Her father and mother got killed by Revenant. She now has a complete hatred for that fucking thing, for the bot. And, she takes everything with a grain of salt. Rampart, oh yeah, turret. She's got a turret and walls. I understand her backstory. Her backstory is she's a modder who all of a sudden got invited to the Apex games because of Blisk. Cool. Where's Cooper? That's the exact same story Cooper got. It's like, Christ. There's no love for Rampart and her writing is terrible. Every other legend's great though. I love every other legend.